Hi everyone, how are you? I thought I'd do a quick couple tutorials on bow making since a couple people have asked. I don't think my bows are all that great, but some people like them and said, oh, can you show me how to make a bow? So I'm going to try to do 3 of them. I'm going to also explain how I pick out my ribbon so it all matches, and I'm not really that good at it, but when you actually go to the store to buy your ribbons, they pretty much have that done for you. The blues are all together, the blacks are all together. So I kind of just go by that. I usually pick out maybe 2 rolls that are 2.5 inch and then 1 roll that's 1.5 for the middle. Sometimes it doesn't really matter, just make your loops a little bit smaller in the middle. Like for instance, this like polka dot and like burlap and a check and just a plain burlap. I mean, these all match and these should be right near each other in the craft store. So using colors like this should be pretty easy. And this is, actually this has like little strings on the end. It's kind of like ripped and I like that. Something like this, and actually this one's from Dollar Tree and I really don't care for the ribbon all that much, but this one is actually wired. So it's got like an off-white color and the burgundy, and this is an off-white. So obviously these 2 go together. And then I also have, this one is actually going to be for a candy cane wreath that I can't wait to do. So this is stuff from not from Dollar Tree, it's from Hobby Lobby. They've got absolutely gorgeous ribbon there. And this is pretty much all together when you go there. It's the red, the whites, and the silvers. And just, that should be good. So this is what and that's 4 of them that I'm going to try to do together. So you do need wire cutters. You can use floral wire. You can use your chenille stems to put them together. And sometimes even the zip tags. These are really good if your bows are really, really thick, and just to keep everything together and tight, you should probably get a few of these. They're very inexpensive. So the first one I want to make is really, really simple. My scissor. This one I would use for smaller projects, just when you want to just add just a little something to it, like this over here. This is that kind of bow. It's just a couple loops together just as an accent, but if you're doing it on a wreath and you want a big beautiful bow, I wouldn't really recommend this one for it. I would go for the other one. So let's just do this one first. And this is when you use a couple little loops. This one's very, very easy. So I'm sure a lot of you are going to be making like smaller projects like this. We have anything else? Oh, this helps. These also have these type of bows, like the acorn. And I made this kind of bow right on here. So your smaller projects, that looks really cute. And this other one over here, you can't see it in the picture. This is the same kind of a bow that we're going to make. Very, very easy. Throw that out. Open this up. All right, so you just kind of want to see what size bow you want. So it's just like making a loop with it and just getting an idea about how big you want the loops. A little bit bigger than that. And it's okay to cut off more than less because you can always make it shorter. Okay, so you're going to pick out your ribbon. And this one, I cut it, all right, this is about 29 inches. And I didn't really measure it. You always want to dovetail the ends. You put the ends together, then you fold them in half, and then you just snip it. And I may have to do this again when I'm done, just depending on how my bow is going to look. Okay, so all you do is you make your little loop, just like this. Push it in the middle. And all you're going to do is just scrunch this. Scrunch it right in the middle. I'm going to try to hold it. And you've got a little bow. That's all there is to this one. So if you think your loops are a little bit too big and you want to make it shorter, just like pull it If you need it a little bit bigger, then you'll know next time you need to cut. I don't like my bows all that big. So like a 4-inch bow, well, 4 inches on each side is pretty much how I like it, and that's about what this one is. So I'm just going to put this one, I'm just going to hold this together like right here. And then I'm going to cut this one about the same size. It was like 29 inches. I might cut this one a little bit smaller, maybe 27 inches. Okay, and I'm going to dovetail this one. Okay, I'm going to make the same kind of a loop. Just going to loop it, just one on top of the other. Push this one in, and then just scrunch it in the middle. And you have another loop with a little bow. So I'm going to take this bow, and I'm going to put it on this bow. Okay. Then I'm going to tie it with some floral wire. Let me cut this. Put it together. As you just push the bow together like this and scrunch it up, and then tie it really tight. Okay. And you have a little, very simple bow. If you want to do like another color, you can add another one to it. So for a very, very simple project, this is just a very, very easy little bow. Okay, that's all that is. See, I'm going to move this one up. See, they're wired, so you can pretty much move them wherever you want. And this Dollar Tree ribbon is a little bit thinner than I like it. Still okay though. Okay, so that's a little bow, and you can put it on, you know, like a little project like this. It would look cute. So that's something really, really simple. And I'm going to try and do this one because I've only like done 1 or 2 of them. I'm going to try it with this ribbon. I think they call this like an octopus bow or something. All right, I'm gonna cut like 14 inches. You need, I think, 8 of them. And I'm gonna use, I've seen people only use 1 color, but I think I'm gonna use all 3 of these and see how it comes out. I need like 8. I'll use 3 of these. Ooh. Measure out 14. 1, 2, 14 inches. Where's this one? And I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm hoping this turns out okay. It's not my favorite bow, but it's easy. Oh, you got a dovetail on one end. So you can actually do 2 of them together if your scissors are good. Let's fold it in half. Dovetail. cut. All the scraps. You get some floral wire ready. Oops. Come on. All right. So let's see how I want to do this one. I've never done it with multiple colors before. So what you're supposed to do, I kind of want this one in the middle. I might alternate these two. You're going to fold it in half, about 3/4 of it. It depends on how long you want your little tails. These tails aren't going to be real big, so this is going to be a 5-inch bow. Maybe I should make it 4. I always like 4-inch bows for some reason. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, a little bit more, because when I hook it together, I need a little bit of overlay, so maybe I should do it 5. And then the last inch I'm going to pinch. Okay, so I'm going to pinch this in the middle. This one actually is going to be thick. I'm going to need the zip tie for this one. All right. And then the same thing with this one. Just going to fold them. Scrunch it in the middle. And put them together the same way. You can actually alternate, well, kind of put them like this, not like one on top of the other even. Scrunch it. So this burlap is very thick. Now I'm going to do these. Then I'm going to put this one in. I'm just looking at how the colors are going to go. I want this one on the bottom. And I want these on top. I think I'm going to zip tie this one. Get my glasses. Because this ribbon is really thick. Right in there. There we go. Do I have it in the right way? No. Let me turn it. Flip it the other way. There we go. There we go. That's real tight. And we can cut it. Okay. And the little stragglers on the bottom, you just fan these out. And if you don't use ribbon that's double-sided, You might have to twist them a little bit. So these are gonna have to twist. This one's right side. Twist this one in the middle. Okay. All right, and I'm going to lay this one flat down. This I'm going to have to cut a little bit. Let's twist this one. This one needs to twist this way. So you can see the pattern. Okay. And then what you need to do is just keep bringing these down, opening them up. There's this one over here. This one looks like it's a little small, but come on, little guy, we need to come out a little bit more. Here we go. Open up your bows, and then move this one over this side, move this one over to that side. This didn't come out that bad. Need something over here. Move this over here a little bit. Just keep fixing it until you like it. Or this one's over here. Let's move this one. Push this one around a little bit. No, this one's gonna have to go here. There we go. Okay, so this is the second little bow, and you can put that on whatever you want. It's cute, right? A couple different colors. Okay, now my favorite way to make a bow is to do the bow maker. My bows come out the best when I have the assistance of my little bow maker. All right, so I'm going to start with, and it actually has a little spool holder too on it. I think I'm going to start with the red. I'm going to dovetail the end. This one in here, and you can leave the tail as long or as short as you want. So I'm going to leave that here, and I'm going to twist this so it's on the right side and do maybe about 4.5 inches. Put it through here, scrunch it down. You're going to have to twist, because this is not double-sided. It's nice ribbon though. Put it through the middle and measure out 4.5. Scrunch it down. And I'm going to do 2 more loops. Usually do like 4. The same size loops on both sides. Scratch. Okay, I'm going to cut this piece off. Dovetail it. I'm gonna use this one next. Put that one on here. I'm gonna dovetail. This one's like real sheer. And sparkly. All right, so this time I'm gonna, when I put this down, I want the tail to go up. So I'm putting this piece up here, twisting to get it to the right side. Make your loop. Push it down and twist. Just twist it so it's on the right side. Your loops. Scrunch it and push it down. All right. So I'm going to cut this one off and dovetail this one. So I usually do 2 colors. If I keep going up, I'm never going to be able to do this bow. It's going to be too thick. So I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to pull the bow up. And I did get this bow maker on Amazon. I'm just going to scrunch it. I'm going to get the wire underneath. Pull it as tight as I can. Twist it. Okay. Try to fix it. You can fix it all at the end, but I like to fix it as I go. Okay. It's pretty. I think to me the hardest part is fixing it. Takes a little while to get it exactly the way you want it. A little manipulation here and there. This one needs to be twisted a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm going to put that down. So I want to start with this one. Dovetail it. Let's see. I might want to start this way. I want this one to go up on this side. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to do about 4 inches this time. I'm going to do these a little smaller. Just a lot of twisting. This. another loop. I usually always do 4. And I don't always use 4 colors, but I'm going to use 4 different patterns. Okay, so that's done. Snip this off. Dovetail it. And I'm going to use the smaller one. This one looks like it's a little too big. I'm going to snip that one a little bit more. It's too long. I can already tell. A little better. All right. This is going to be in the middle, so I want this a little bit smaller than this one. That's in the way. Good. There's a little tail up here. Let's see how long that one was. All right, I'm going to take another piece of the floral wire. This one ready. Pull it up. That piece. Squeeze it from the back. Squeeze and turn. All right, so I'm done with the bow maker. Let's fix this a little bit. This is going to be for a candy cane wreath. I think I'm going to attempt to do a grapevine wreath. I have never made them. It's going to be a first. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but this is what this bow is going to be for. All right, so then you want to put these 2 bows together. This is when a zip tie is probably your best option. I might put a zip tie on it to hold it better. Let's see if I can do this. Zip ties. This is a lot of ribbon. Let's see if I can do this. Find the middle. Might not look, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm just going to leave it just the way it is. I think it might crunch it too much. All right, I'm just going to open this bow up so you can see it. think it looks pretty. Little tail. This is real pretty. Not so easy, just put a couple of them together. Go get them. Okay. Just finish opening up the bow. Okay. I like it. This one came out really pretty. With the assistance of my bow maker. This still needs to be opened up a little bit more here. Oh, there we go. Okay, well there's that. That beautiful bow. Still need to fix this, because you can't see it. It's okay. There we go. It's so pretty. It's a lot of ribbon. Okay. These two go down this way. So we can see. There we go. There's this one here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So you can see all around. Probably needs to be fixed a little bit more, but I'm going to keep playing with it, but I think it looks really pretty. You can put it on. Pretty much how it would look if you put it on something. Can you see it? I'm just going to put it on the wall. It's just easier to see that way. It's really pretty. There you go. So that was 3 quick ways. Well, not exactly quick, but 3 ways to make a bow. They do take a little bit of practice, so don't be too hard on yourself at first. Just keep practicing, and you'll get it. It's not too bad. All right? Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you next time. Thanks.